In my previous YouTube video, some of you guys witnessed me take delivery of my 2022 10-speed Mustang GT Premium. Before I had the Mustang GT, I had a 2012 C6 Corvette LS3 that gapped everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Then all of a sudden, I blew the motor. I was down for 4 months, sad as hell, depressed, crying, until I found this car. So in today's video, we're doing a full review of my 2022 Mustang GT 10-speed Premium. Let's get into it.
Alrighty guys, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe down below if this is your first time watching any of my videos. So let's start off by saying that this color is freaking amazing. In the dark, it looks dark blue. In the light, I don't even know if we can get enough light. It looks really light blue. The car is filthy right now, but as you can see, this color is called Atlas Blue Metallic. A guy stopped me at the gas station and said, I love this color because my 21 did not have it. This is my first Mustang GT, so I think it looks badass. I've been getting so many compliments on this car color that it is freaking ridiculous. Up front, we're just gonna start off with the wheels. These are 20 by 9 or 20 by 9.5 inch rims, and the tires are 265 35 20. I definitely will be getting rid of that because literally the car chirps. I did another video with my boss Araldo where he drove the car, and he even said the same thing, that this car chirps when it shifts, especially in the most aggressive settings. So we're gonna start off with the exterior, the engine bay, the perks, what this car comes with, and then we're gonna go from there. The car is equipped with 6-piston Brembo brakes up front, and I believe they're I'm gonna say they're 2 or 4, I don't know, somebody correct me in the comments. And then we're gonna go around the back where somebody kindly left me some tail light covers. They are plastic, but they look badass. It comes factory with active exhaust and quad tips. I love it.
Okay, so I just hit the unlock button, and something that this car comes with is the pony lighting, and it's right over here in the side mirror on both sides, and it comes like that. So anytime you open the door, you see that nice beautiful pony. I have oh shit, hold on. There we go. I have blue stitching on the door panels. I have, hold on, let's focus here. We have blue stitching on the door panels all the way down. We have blue stitching on the seats, on the exterior trim and the headrest, as well as the center console. It is that beautiful blue, as well as the dash. So we got that beautiful blue. I really do like the interior of the 5.0 because you have ambient lighting on the little rocker panels, on the handles, on the inside, on the footwell, and I believe you get it in the cup holders as well. So ambient lighting is really cool. This car actually has a 12 speaker sound system, and it sounds great. Before I even get inside the car, I just want you guys to hear the factory exhaust. Like, the car sounds good. This is not a cold start. It is warm as can be. Let's go. All right, that's all you guys get. And mind you, that is in quiet mode because it has active exhaust. This car is literally as fully loaded as can be. Let's start off with saying you have an 8-inch infotainment screen, and I have these fighter pilot options right here where I can do my mode selector, steering wheel control, traction control, hazard lights where you flick them on and off if you get stuck on the side of the road. And I also have the memory seats, so that way me, wifey, and mama can get in the car. Even though mama can't drive, you're gonna get them in the car. The seats are heated and cooled, so I definitely think if you guys are shopping around for just a Mustang GT in general, it's always better to get the premium. I know a lot of people get these cars for weight. They want to get the base model because, you know, they want to be light, but at the end of the day, you're gonna tin can the car anyways. So if you go tin can the car, you might as well go ahead and take that extra step and just get a premium, just so you can at least enjoy yourself in the car. That's how I feel. Because if I do weight reduction, you take this seat out, take that seat out, and that one, and empty out the trunk. How much lighter you want to go, unless you want to take out this headline, the carpets, all door panels. You know, it's just a whole bunch of craziness. Let's go ahead and fire her up. Woo! Yes, sir. And I love the digital dash. So we're gonna go ahead and close the door. That way it's not too loud. All right, cool. So I want you guys to see all of the features and modes that this car has to offer. First off, this is normal mode. I have it set to where I can see my performance gauges, where I can see AFRs, which is air to fuel ratio for those of you who don't know. You can see engine oil pressure, which is very good for if you're driving kind of raunchy, or if you're in Mexico or you're doing some crazy stuff. And then you have your IATs, you have intake air temps. That is a very, very valuable thing to have. I think that is really badass because most tuners or tuning devices come with that. Next up, we're gonna look at sport mode. So sport mode changes the clusters just a little bit, and I really, really like this option a lot because it's just a little bit more animated. You see that? It opens the exhaust up a little bit more, and I think that looks pretty badass. I think that's dope, I ain't gonna lie. Next up, we have track and drag strip mode. It says for track you see manual, and it gives you that straight bar all the way across, like literally all the way across. So I think that's pretty dope, especially when you're revving out to 7,500 RPMs. I think that's like insane. So let's go ahead and rev it up a little bit. Ooh, it pops a little bit. Ooh. And we have a rev limiter at 5,000 RPMs, so that is okay. So then we're gonna go over here to where you can adjust your exhaust modes. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll down the window just a little bit on both sides. Then, oh yeah, we do need some tint in here, by the way, because this is too fishbowl. But yeah, so we're in track, you can hear it. Then we're gonna put in quiet mode. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but that shit quiets it down like a lot. It quiets it down a significant amount. So then we have track apps. Track apps, you have the acceleration timer, 0 to 30, 0 to 60, 0 to 100, 1/8 mile, 1/4 mile. I think that is pretty dope. You have your braking performance of 60 to 0 miles per hour and 100 to 0 miles per hour if you guys want to test out those 6-piston Brembo brakes. You also have line lock, which you guys will see line lock in another video. I will do a full burnout for you guys. So line lock is really cool. That's where if you go to drag strip and you want to cook the tires a little bit so you guys can catch traction so you're not spinning and, you know, acting like a Mustang down the whole damn track. And you have lap timers. I don't go to the track that much, but they do have track 1, track 2, track 3. Which I think is really cool to time yourself to where you can see the best performances. Then you have your little steering wheel comforts and steering wheel settings. If I want to change it to sport, comfort, or normal, personally, I rather just do comfort for when I'm just cruising, and then obviously sport. Hold on, let me get back to it. Sport when I'm, you know, Mexico driving and stuff like that. Other than that, that is all the stuff that comes with it. They do have a few different modes where you can change the gauges, but I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. So yeah, you don't need to know. Popping the hood on this 2022 Mustang GT is pretty basic, honestly. I really don't like these. I have to take this off. Like, I understand everybody knows you have a 5.0. You have 5.0 there. You have 5.0 there, you have GT on the back. You don't need any more badges. That's just how I feel. I feel like the cover is trapping heat. It makes you hotter, it makes your heat soak faster. I quite frankly think it looks stupid because I want people to be able to see my intake manifold and the throttle body and the intake and the exhaust all from the top. Even though you can barely see the exhaust on the Coyotes, you got to really dig up in there because this is a pretty beefed up motor and a very tiny engine bay all in one. The cool thing about this car is that to fit emissions, they dropped the horsepower and torque on this car by 10. So the original 2018 to 2021 Mustang GT came with 460 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque. But for some odd reason, they couldn't pass emissions in 2022 and up. So they reduced the horsepower to 450 and the torque to 410. To me, I think 10 horsepower is really not that big of a deal. I think that just off the strength of me having driver mod, that makes up for about 40 wheel horsepower. So if you want to test it out, then you guys can hit me on the DMs and Instagram at Mezzocaleb. You can follow me and you can see what it do. Other than that, that is pretty much a basic review of the 10-speed Mustang GT. She looks good from factory, especially with these 20s on there. It's very, very heavy wheel. I believe each wheel weighs 34.4 pounds. That is very, very heavy. So we definitely will be shedding some weight in the wheels. Hint, hint, radial. And I definitely think you guys are going to want to see that. Comment down below what type of videos you want to see me do in the 10-speed. If you guys want to see me do testing out line lock, we have open space. You guys want me to do a 0 to 60 timer, we have open space. You guys want to see me race? I don't know. Maybe in Mexico. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys want to see me go to the drag strip, make sure you guys comment down below. But yeah, if you guys want to see some crazy content with this Mustang GT, I will be more than happy to bring you the content. Hit me on the DMs on Instagram at Mezzocaleb right here at the bottom of the screen, or you guys can just comment on this video and say, hey, I'm one of your biggest fans. I want to watch all your videos and see you do crazy shit with it and make a crazy build. I will make the crazy build. But without further ado, that's my full review of the 10-speed Mustang GT. Make sure you guys like, comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Let's get it. Woo!